and then it became a thing that a couple hundred people watch, and they're all spamming these buttons. I had to like kind of we had to adjust things. And eventually, people were complaining like I can't even hear what's going on because people are just layering effects all day. But it was fun to do with like with like when I was streaming games, because like I would play a game and I would have myself a little window of myself on the side, and if you would do barrel roll, it wouldn't flip the game. It would like flip my little window of me, like like that kind of shit. Like I would like have it work in different ways depending on what scene you had. When we went to IRL, it kind of went to just like one scene and what we can do with that. But the interesting interaction came from the fact that the scene changes. It's one scene, but the background changes constantly. We're walking around, you know what I mean? It's an interesting concept, and it wasn't anything that I consciously developed. It just kind of worked out this way. It was like next thing I knew, I had this fun thing on my hands. It was an accident, I swear. I gotta go pee. So, yes, I am going to stop streaming. When I get back to the Netherlands, you're going to get some months out of me, but during that time, I'm looking for stuff. I'm looking for work that's actually I'm hoping to in an ideal world, if I have it my way, sick, you're talking about AI centric remote opportunities, yada yada. What I'm hoping I can do is because look, even though I took a break for half a decade from what I was doing for a living, I didn't really take a break from it. I started working in a different field, still very tech centric. What I've done was actually added a lot of knowledge and skills about broadcast technology under my belt. And I already did that before in university in the States, but that was more for radio. But now I have a lot more knowledge about broadcast technology under my belt, and I'm hoping that I can leverage that in some way in a new direction. So I'm going to be looking into stuff like that in the Netherlands when I return. It would be very interesting to do something like that. We'll see. And that is actually something that doesn't have to be, that is not at the moment completely taken over by AI. So we'll see. We'll see. Data annotation and AmeriCorps, they have various categories. Okay. I think you'll have fun back in Amsterdam. Well, sure. I lived there for most of my adult life. I moved to the Netherlands when I was 23. That means that for 4.5 years of my adult life, I lived in the United States, and the rest of it, I'm 39 now, I'll be 40 in May, was in Europe, and 1 year here. I know I'm not, but I feel more European than I do American. And that really got a punctuation mark placed at the end of it, that sentence, when I visited the United States a couple years back, and I was like, oh my God, like, yeah, this is, I feel so fucking different after being there for so long. Like, it's weird. I adjusted to the European way of living and way of thinking in a lot of things. Not in everything, but in a lot of things. Yeah. Good coffee's good. Get some food, man. I'm hungry. Let's see. I want like cow tea. Oh hell yeah. Uh, uh, let's get 5 sticks of grilled pork. Bongjeo. Garlic powder, toss it in. And oh, without pork fat. That's what I want.